Now to that story that is very close to my heart. Earlier this month at the Presque Isle Half-Marathon, a runner suffered cardiac arrest in the middle of the race. And for many runners like myself, it was a really jarring scene. And if it wasn't for some incredible people that were around him at the time, many of them local trained nurses, he certainly would not be here today. Well, I was able to catch up with him. He's actually from State College. His name is Greg Woodman, and he now says Erie has a piece of his heart. For Greg Woodman of State College, the Presque Isle Half-Marathon on July 16th was a chance to not only run alongside his two sons, but also to feel a sense of normalcy just 6 days after losing his own father.
Because of my dad in the last couple of weeks, I didn't train well and I didn't eat well and sleep well. So I knew I was going to feel, it's going to be a struggle getting through the 13.1 miles.
But what he didn't expect was a life-altering run. Near mile 4 of the course, Woodman, a 65-year-old experienced runner, collapsed. He was in cardiac arrest.
I was in a kind of a pack of people, and I thought I should go over to the right side of the road in case I would collapse.
And what happened next would change the course of his life. Piecing together accounts from different sources, Woodman thinks about 11 different runners stopped to render aid.
I was able to see off on the side someone had just started compression, so of course I ran over.
Runners like Michaela Hess, an ER nurse at Hammett.
Your instincts just kind of take over.
And Tori Baldwin, an Erie native and ER nurse now living in Denver. She also happens to be my best friend.
A few of the nurses that, were helping out, we're all from different areas and never worked in the same hospital setting together. And the fact that we could all just jump in and everyone knew their role and, to give him the best care possible until the EMS crew arrived is just incredible.
It just seems like total strangers coming together, just banded together to save a fellow human being. It's amazing to me.
Doctors at UPMC Hammett later told Woodman his heart had stopped for 6 minutes. He had no heartbeat, as he puts it, other than the beats from the hands of those heroic runners.
I mean, it's purely, I was blessed, and it's a miracle that these heroic people swept in so quickly. The quality care, preserved my brain capacity, number one, and then kept me alive.
Woodman says doctors have told him he can run again, and he's hoping to return to Erie next year and run alongside those who gave him a second chance.
I'd love to shake their hand, maybe start out the race with a few of them, and that would be wonderful. I want to make them proud that I do something impactful with this second chance.
And he really was so grateful for all of those who helped to save his life, including those two nurses there, which, by the way, both of them, once the ambulance arrived, they got back and finished that half marathon. The Erie Runners Club also has reimbursed their entry fee and has given all of those who had helped a free race entry for next year. And Greg says he really is hoping all of this stresses the importance of knowing CPR.